Why don't you think about what well-being means? Please stop this video for about 5 minutes and think about this slide and try to fill in the table. When you finish filling, start this video again. Getting older does not mean wah. What is the value of your life? What is the value of a human being? If a person dies due to a traffic accident, a compensation suit takes place, and according to the result of the suit, it ends with compensation for damage. Is the compensation for damage the value of life? The compensation for damage is calculated based on the claimer's current income. The older the claimer is, the less the damage is. When the age is over a certain level, then the damage could be zero. However, the value of life is not falling down even though the person's age is getting older. If you are valuable and worthwhile to other people, the value of your life can get bigger. Valuable life is the one helpful to anybody else, not only to you. The valuable life is richer than the wealth gathered during one's life and higher than the current position. To live a valuable life is to make somebody else better with your talent. The talent is given by the God not only for you, but also for anybody else. What you can do for your neighbor, society, and the world is not grandiose. If it brings positive change even though it is very small, and it influences expansively even though the result comes in the long future, and it is what you can do right now, it has sufficient meaning and value. It is important to make a world living together but not only for yourself. You cannot live alone. People belong to any organization and must do activities helpful to the organization. However, people normally harm other people to live a better life all by themselves. Even excellent talent does not mean anything if it is not used for others in the world. Valuable life is not in the future but in the present. You must do your current job in the current place faithfully and consistently so as not to regret later. The goal you are going to achieve through the job is not only for yourself but also for others. Define death. Please stop this video for about 5 minutes and think about this slide and try to fill in the table. When you finish filling, start this video again. Steve Jobs said that nobody wants. Steve Jobs said that nobody wants to die, but death is the final destination for everybody. Nobody has avoided it. Death is the greatest invention of life. Death changes life. Otsu Shuichi, a medical doctor of Doho University Hospital, published a book of 25 regretful things when dying after he interviewed 1,000 terminal patients. 1. If only I said, thank you, more to my beloved people. 2. If only I did what I wanted to do. 3. If only I was more modest. 4. If only I was more kind. 5. If only I did not do misdeed. 6. If only I had a dream and did my best to achieve it. 7. If only I was not swayed by feelings. 8. If only I met somebody I wanted to meet. 9. If only I did memorable date. 10. If only I did not work to the last. 11. If only I traveled where I wanted to go. 12. If only I left evidence of my life. 13. If only I thought about the meaning of life and death sincerely. 14. If only I visited my hometown. 15. If only I tasted more delicious foods. What do you think is the well-dying? Please stop this video for about 5 minutes and think about this slide and try to fill in the table. When you finish filling, start this video again. Magazine Guardian of UKINTR. It is not so much different from the foresighted 25 regretful things. It is a book edited from what Bronnie Ware, a nurse who cared for terminal patients in Australia, wrote on a blog. Bronnie wrote precisely what the patients told at the last gasp. The patients lived all different lives, but what they thought was regretful was quite similar. Those 5 were: first, if only I lived as I wanted; second, if only I worked less; third, if only I expressed my feelings more frankly; fourth, if only I cared about my friends; fifth, if only I challenged myself. Interestingly, in the case of male, they all regretted working less. They all regretted that they missed sense of closeness with their spouse and children because they ran around in circles in the company. The biggest regret that all the patients, including male, felt was if only they had courage to live their own sincere lives without matching others' expectations. People could see clearly how many dreams they could not achieve finally at the last gasp of life. You live your life and a captain of your life is you. It is important to live your own life without immersing yourself in living others' lives for pro. Regrettive, if only I expressed my feeling more frankly, has great implications for us. We are normally lost too much in a nice man syndrome. We are well trained to just smile even though we are conversed with anger because of Confucius tradition. When you are angry, you have to blow off the anger in any method. You had better exercise to express your feelings frankly if you do not want to regret dying. Preciousness of friends is also regretted at the last gasp. Friends you can open your heart to and meet whenever you call to make your life affluent. People acknowledge the preciousness just at the last gasp, but they cannot even ask around their phone number then. Right now, do not hesitate to pick up the phone and call your friends and ask them for an appointment. Lastly, having not challenged is left as a regret. Challenging what you want to do is really happiness. You need to answer a question: do I keep doing what I do now? Life with changing hobbies, jobs, or occupation and with challenges is beautiful. What kind of challenge you have to do is your job. How do you define happiness? Please stop this video for about 5 minutes and think about this slide and try to fill in the table. When you finish filling, start this video again. Kwang Mo Yang, a poet, proposes: happiness needs effort. Happiness is to select, and a happy person has just selected to become happy. Happiness is affirmation. So far as you do not believe you are happy, you can never be happy. Appreciate what you have rather than think what is insufficient. Only a person who accepts rather than criticizes, and is affirmative rather than negative, can be happy. Happiness comes through relationships. You can obtain real happiness when you love somebody and be loved by somebody and have mercy and share with each other. To be happy, you must have the courage of having hatred. If you would like to succeed, you have to live happily. In the US, there was a survey of successful CEOs for correlation between success and happiness. As a result, just 37% of the participants replied they felt happy because of success, but the balance 63% replied that they succeeded while they lived a happy life every day. You do not feel happy when you succeed, but you succeed when you live happily. Suwon Kim, Cardinal, said in his book that we love each other. I am happy because I can see the sun in the morning and the stars at night. I am happy because I can get up the next morning when I sleep. I am happy because I have a feeling of delight, sadness, and love in a heart. I can feel pain together for others' pain. Inchol Choi, a professor, said that the best activity for happiness is to travel. A rambling journey out of the travels is not only a multiple vitamin but also a happiness buffet because it has fun walking, eating, talking, and playing. Let's go to the definition of success. Please stop this video for about 5 minutes and think about this slide and try to fill in the table. When you finish filling, start this video again. Chairman Marvin, a founder of Alibaba, said that people can feel success only when they achieve their dream and help other people. Success is like a paper plane. Even though flying time is shorter than making time, we always fold paper with a glad heart. If success is graduation, giving up is dropping out, courage is skipping a grade, and hope is an excellent teacher. Success does not send an invitation, but you have to invite it yourself. Success means the best person in a certain area and growing continuously. It means a person who achieves the dream, influences good on the world, and lives a life as he or she wants. Emerson defined that success means smiling frequently, receiving respect from wise people and love from children, hearing praise from honest critics, practicing patience of friends betray, identifying beauty, finding the best from other people, leaving the world after making the world even a little bit better than when he or she was born, and making even only one person feel happy because he or she lived once. If you dream of success, you need to know what kind of job you like and want to do. If you are ready to do your utmost for the dream, you already accomplished half of the success.